Hello, it's Jakob from Flamingo Fixed. I've been sitting in the train for almost 11 hours. Now I'm in the south of France in Avignon, and the plan is to ride up Mont Ventoux on Saturday. Today is Thursday, so in 2 days. But first I need to put my bike back together and go to my sleeping spot, which is 30 kilometers outside of Avignon. So yeah, let's first build this bike. I'm done building the bike. The event I'm going to, it's not a race, it's more like a gathering of people that like to climb up mountains on their fixed gear bikes. So I'm bringing a couple of sponsoring things, that's why my backpack is so full. Then also I have some clip-on aero bars in my backpack, which I will use for the way back, because on the way back I will take the bike and not the train this time. So I decided to go with a drinking bladder, also because right now there's a heat wave here. When I started in the morning in Leipzig it was not even 20 degrees, maybe 15 degrees, cloudy, some soft rain. Now I exited the train station here and it's probably still 30 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 40 degrees during the day, and the next day is 36 degrees also. Yeah, someone is transporting the house right in front of me. This is so cool. I really like night rides, and it's so warm. It's, I mean, still 25 degrees or something. Perfect conditions for riding. I think I've done half of the 32 kilometers that I have to go to my sleeping spot. Soon it will go uphill 200 meters, but then I should be there, I hope. Hidden behind these trees, there's the Mont Ventoux. I think it's a little bit more than 20 kilometers from here to Bedouin, where the route starts tomorrow and where I will also go today. It looks really cool here. It's such a nice region for cycling, I think. I don't know if you can see the mountains in the distance. All around there's small valleys and mountains, and it looks really cool. There in the distance, that's the radio tower on the top of Mont Ventoux. This is an amazing place for cycling. I mean, I don't know, in my impression, all of France is an amazing place for cycling and for cyclists. Maybe I should learn some French after I'm done learning Spanish. I'm in Bedouin now. It's really warm, it's supposed to be 40 degrees today. It's almost 12 now, so probably the warmest part of the day. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a black jersey, I would if I saw someone saying it's 40 degrees. It's because all my light colored jerseys are way thicker material and would be even warmer. And the black jersey that I have is very thin, very well ventilated. The black kit that I have is in fact the coldest, I think. Also, it matches the bike. That's nice. I should have at least taken the white helmet. But at least I'm wearing white shoes. So that's nice. Col de Madeleine. It is kind of windy and really hot and steeper than I expected, but a lot of fun. Nice street so far, nice group. So I think it's a couple hundred meters more climbing. We'll see you on top, I guess. That was fun. We descended. I'm waiting for the rest of the group. Everyone in their own speed, of course. Everyone according to their own personal feeling of safety. Now I just rolled off into the shadow a little bit. I think everyone is coming. And then we keep going for another 15 kilometers maybe. I'm back here on the spot where I sleep. And just hanging out in my hammock. I did 70 kilometers today with about 700 meters of climbing. Tomorrow I forgot what, I think 21 kilometers uphill with 1,500 meters of climbing or something. I switched the chainring to a smaller one. Shortened the chain because it was too long to use all the gears, and tomorrow uphill I will go with the 4819 and downhill with a 4816, which is not the best for downhill, I know, because it's 3.0 transmission and I only have one skid patch, but I don't really plan on skidding much downhill anyways, so I think we're leaving super early in the morning tomorrow, or at least that's the plan, to avoid the midday heat. So for today I will probably just have some pasta later and try to go to bed early, but I probably won't really sleep early, so I won't sleep much at all, I guess. But it's so cool here. Even started yet and I'm already in a rush. I think the group left 35 minutes ago or something and I'm not even at the starting point. I overslept. I'm really not a morning person. I prefer cycling, especially hard things, in the evening. Whew. I can see the Mont Ventoux there, but I think I have like an hour to catch up at least. Let's see, maybe they take a break somewhere. I've never cycled up such a high mountain, I guess. I mean, maybe from the height, but from the constant climbing, it's going to be at least 2 hours of climbing, I guess. So yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm in Veruan now. Turned my back wheel for the climbing gear and I'm about to leave pretty much an hour after everyone else. Let's hope they make a rest stop somewhere or take a little more time on top, because I don't really think I'm faster than them, but only because I'm alone maybe. because of the group dynamics that might slow them down a little bit. Okay, on the climb, I don't think I will have the energy to film much, but let's see, maybe I can take some nice shots. If not, see you on top. Okay, I made it, I'm on top. I actually caught the group up here. I mean, they were hanging out, waiting for everyone. I don't exactly know my time. I will probably tell you later in the evening when I have the statistics. Yeah, 48:19 was hard, but doable, at least when it's not too windy. And unfortunately, it's a little bit like we don't have the perfect view today. It's a little bit cloudy. But anyways, really cool being up here, and it is really full up here. I will join the group right downhill, and then I think in the first village there we will get some food and have a break. Okay, see you later. I think I have the feeling that I passed the village where we all wanted to meet up again after the descent. I don't know, maybe my track wasn't exactly their track. I'm the worst for group rides, obviously. Maybe it's still ahead, but if not, I will just go back to Bedouin and eat something there. Something felt weird all day, and I thought it's just the cleats. I had a little bit of play in my left foot, but I think my left crank arm was coming loose. I mean, I know, because now it looks like this. Can you see this? Yeah. Good thing I have a tool with me. That never happened to me before. I don't know how this can happen, but good thing that didn't came off, and especially not in the descents or something. Okay, I will fix this and then keep going. I just looked at the map. I definitely passed the meeting spot. I have to go another 100 meters up, I think. Then it's again 20 kilometers basically descending. And yeah, okay, I will tighten the screw and then get going. This here is so pretty. It's an amazing road. It's super fresh, super good tarmac. You have an amazing view. Wow, that's probably the prettiest road I've ever ridden. Might be one of the nicest streets I've ever ridden, especially in combination with the condition of the road. It's like new, perfect. So, and no traffic. No, I mean, okay, now there's one car coming, Murphy's Law, but that's like on the last 20 kilometers, one of 4 cars or something. This is so cool. I finally got some ice cream. I wanted that yesterday already, but in the supermarkets they only had like 6 or 8 packs, and now I think I've deserved it.
It was really nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Okay, I said goodbye to everyone at the event. Since I couldn't get a train ticket, I will have to ride back to Germany, to the German border at least, and then take the regional trains. So I will have to leave tomorrow on Sunday. Right now I'm going back to the sleeping spot where I'm staying. I took a slight detour again, not really on purpose, but I mean, yeah, it's so nice to ride here, so nice to discover new routes and everything, so I don't really mind. It's Sunday, I'm on my way home. I didn't really plan to go the 650 kilometers to the German border by bike. It was just because I couldn't find any train tickets. All the trains are booked out for all of next week. But now I found something that's a little bit easier. I would go to Avignon, take regional trains to a town, I forgot the name, but that's only 170 kilometers away from the German border. 200 kilometers all in all, roundabout, and that's way easier. And after the Ventoux, I didn't really feel like to go bikepacking for 3 days. I just would like to get home and rest for 1 or 2 days. I need to catch that train, get to the German border, take even more trains for another 12 hours maybe. And what I actually wanted to say is that my hydration bladder has a puncture, so now I have like a AC on my back. Water is running out, which means I'm already wet, even though I didn't sweat yet. I hope this wind will be a tailwind later and not a headwind. From here it should be about 170 kilometers to the first train station in Germany. It's 7:30, maybe a little bit later already. A lot of the trek will just be along this river. A couple of hills, one of them looks kind of steep. I think I have about 9 hours to catch the first train from Mülheim, yeah, that's the name. Going to be a nice night ride. I think the only problem that I might have is with the water because of my hydration pack being punctured. No, that is the real river. That before was just a small channel. Actually, reminds me a lot of riding along the Mosel. On the left there's a small channel again, and on the right there's the real river. Very idyllic. Whoa, but look at the hills behind. I hope I don't have to go over them. That's a really comfy camping spot. I just found a fountain. Most of the small villages here in France and generally in the south, in Spain and in Swiss and Italy, they have small fountains where you can fill up your bottles. Filled up my bottle, and then I remembered that the puncture in my hydration bladder is almost all the way on the bottom, but I figured if I only fill it up halfway and turn it upside down, I can at least use it as kind of reservoir. So I have it in my backpack now with maybe 1 or 1.5 liters inside. Turned it upside down so it shouldn't be leaking, hopefully. And then I have to stop for drinking anyways to get the bottle out. You can just refill the bottle from the hydration bladder. I will use the last rays of sunlight and try to make some distance so it's less that I have to do in the dark. Oh wow. Yeah, I just don't have any overview That's so pretty. Look at this. I should be sponsored by the tourism office of France or something. I'm just riding around here and I'm like, wow, that's so nice. Wow, here's so pretty. That's the prettiest road ever. But it is really cool. I don't know what it is, but it's really nice. Half an hour more before I have to get the lights out. And there's absolutely no traffic here. No cars, no motorcycles, not even cyclists. I mean, okay, it's a Sunday evening. From how these streets look, there's probably never a lot of traffic here. Really cool for cycling. I went away from the small path directly at the river. Here is this industrial zone with a bigger street, and then parallel would be the river, but in less good condition and smaller, with bushes left and right, no light, and that's too dangerous during the night, I think. So I prefer to stay on this big street where I can go faster, I can see more. On the small path now, there's a lot of animals on the paths and you have to be very careful. So I rather go here for now. I have 57 kilometers to go, so maybe about 2 hours. The first train goes in 5 hours. Plenty of time, and the night sky here looks really cool. It's a very clear night. There in the back there's a French tank. The sign there says something with Africa. I have no idea. First I thought it's some memorial about fighting fascists, but now it's probably a memorial about colonization, which is not so cool. I just crossed the border. Ooh, there's a gas station. Maybe I can get some drinks there. Yeah, that's what I will do. I arrived in Mülheim at the train station. Now I have to wait 2 hours until the first train goes. I am super tired. Okay, all in all, maybe 200 kilometers roundabout. It wasn't like 200 kilometer constant. It felt like at least 80 or 90 kilometers were stop and go to a certain degree. So this made it exhausting, I think. Plus being tired from the whole weekend. I woke up today at 5 in the morning because I was dreaming about train tickets. There's my bike. I will take it apart. 2 hours to